What's up, everybody? It's the JAY man here. Back on another cigar review. I thought you knew. And it's Memorial Day Monday. It's been a pretty decent Memorial Day weekend. So I thought that I would conclude the 3-day holiday with a cigar review video of the Perdomo Habano Bourbon Barrel Aged Connecticut. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. Or whatever. This will be the third Perdomo that I've ever had. One was the 20th anniversary, which I did review. I can't remember what the other one was. It was like the 10-year thing. I don't know, but I didn't do a review on it. It was actually the first cigar I'd ever smoked, which was roughly about a year ago. So I just now got, probably this month, probably going into June, I'm probably about 1 year in on smoking cigars. Pairing this today with a hot cup of coffee. So I'm about a year in, so I'm still doing my thing, you know, earning my stripes. And anyways, I mean, I'm a little tired today, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Been going to bed late. So I'm not my usual, I don't know if I'm fast paced, but I'm definitely slowed down today. But anyway, the Perdomo Habano gets a 2 out of 5 on the old strength profile. And that's one thing I want to talk about real quick. The last 2 times I've had a Perdomo, they kind of knocked me on my ass a little bit. Probably more than any other cigar I've ever had. So I'm trying it again for the 3rd time, another Perdomo. These Connecticut's, it's saying they're all low strength, like low profile, low, mellow to medium body. But man, they knocked me on my ass a little bit, so I'm not really understanding that whole situation. But I'm going for it again. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's 2 out of 5. This comes in the shapes of the Churchill, Gordo, Robusto, Toro, and Torpedo. I was a little confused. I know this is not a Churchill because it's right about 6 inches, whereas the Churchills are usually 7 or 7.5 maybe. They go higher. I don't know. It's not Churchill. Damn sure ain't Torpedo. Damn sure ain't Robusto, because those are about 5 inches. This is either the Gordo or the Toro. Those are both 6 inches, but the only difference is the the circumference, which are off by a little bit from one another. So I don't know. I wanted to say it's the Gordo, but maybe it's the Toro. I don't know. I didn't have the original package that I bought these in, and it didn't say it on the cellophane. I'm assuming. I'm just having a hard time eyeballing these things. But it's the Gordo or the Toro, and they run however you buy them. Pack of 5. I think it was a box of 24. They run anywhere from $9 to $10, right in the $9-10 range per stick. They're a little hefty on price. I don't know. A lot of people say $10 is average, but I don't know. The origin coming out of Nicaragua. Because Perdomo, which was run by Nick Perdomo, I think I talked about that in my last Perdomo video, that they run the business stuff out of Miami, Florida, but they run the agricultural stuff out of Nicaragua. Who cares? This is a mix of aged long fillers coming from 3 different regions. And unfortunately, I could not pronounce none of those regions. So I got nothing for you there. You got to check that out yourself. I could have done a little bit more extensive research, saw how to pronounce these places, but I just didn't do it. So there you go. But it does come from 3, it says. The wrapper, which is Ecuadorian Connecticut, is aged at least 6 years before being aged in a bourbon barrel for an extra 6 months. Hence the part of the name bourbon barrel aged. That is wild, isn't it? Like, does it really make that big of a difference? I don't know. I'm still getting into the cigar right here. Getting us a pretty little ash on there. I did mention in one of my previous videos, I love the bands when they're like that, like shiny gold. Man, I love that. It reminds me of like wrestling belts, like back in the day before they started looking like shit. Like the old school wrestling belts that were like shiny gold. I love that. I love that look. But that's just a little tidbit about the JAY man. He likes wrestling belts. I do like wrestling too, by the way. Huge fan. Oh man. Get a little bit of that in my eyes. All right. What else I got? Where else did I write down? Supposed to go, JAY, man, you had that wrote down? I thought you had all that memorized. No, I don't. Smell. When I smelt the outside of the cigar, didn't really have a very potent smell, not a very strong smell or anything that even seemed distinct amongst other cigars. It just was, you know, your basic smelling situation of a cigar. I don't know what else to say. It don't smell like bourbon. You'd know that smell. Got that thick white cloud. I love that. You know that. I dig that. Ash is looking like a very gray, not so much beige. You know, maybe like a grayish white ash. If it's long filler, it should hang on for dear life. It's very nice constructed. I used a V cut, did the crown cut on there. No problems there, no flaking, no peeling. And I've had this cigar for quite a while in the humidor, so it looks like they're built to last. The construction of them alone looks like that's probably where you're getting your money's worth in that situation. But I do love cigars that are, you know, constructed very well, because the smoking experience is so much better. Because when you get like a cheap cigar, And not all cheap cigars are badly constructed. I'm not trying to say that at all. But one thing that I am trying to say is that I've had a couple of cigars that were badly constructed and they're just falling apart while you're smoking them. And it's a real shitty experience. And also you're kind of like, you don't want no one to look at you like, look at that fucking guy smoking that cheap shit. What a fucking asshole. And it's not so much to say that I won't smoke a badly constructed cigar, because I'll try it, I don't care. But the Perdomo seems to kind of hold its own when it comes to how they smoke and the construction. And like I said, they're beautiful. I think the bands alone are beautiful. Like I said, just in the design quality. But we will, now that I've talked about what the damn thing looks like long enough, it's like, shut up. Shut up. They're like, what's the damn thing taste like, J-A-Y, man? You're just yapping about what it looks like. So, after I lit it, I used the old triple torch and fired it up. The smell right off of it was pretty strong, very woodsy, very maybe even possible wood barrel smell. The taste, is earthy. Tastes stronger than a 2 out of 5. Mellow. I mean, it's mellow. It's smooth. It's not harsh, by no means. But it feels like it's more a 3. 3 to 4, as opposed to a 2 out of 5. It's smooth. And like I said, these Perdomos are tasty. They are. I just don't know why the last 2 times I've smoked them, I was just kind of like, I didn't want to do too much after I smoked them. I just wanted to chill out, Maybe that's what they're supposed to do, chill you out. Chill you out to the point to where you got to go sleep. Tabacalera Perdomo. I don't know. Maybe bourbon barrel taste, smell as well. It's rich. It does seem to have kind of a creamy aftertaste. Like I said, just very pleasant. Not so much cedar or hickory tasting. Definitely does have a wood quality, wood burning quality to it. That could be that whole bourbon barrel aged situation too. But I think overall, I'm gonna put it in the win category because it does taste good. It tastes good, it smokes good, it's pleasant, not harsh, well constructed, don't fall apart, all that good shit. I don't know so much about the $10. I mean, it might be worth $10 a stick. I mean, I've had some sticks that I would kind of put it in the same category and they were about half the price, so I don't know. But I'm not gonna put it in the sin category because there's nothing bad about it as far as, like I said, taste, smell, look, quality, all that good stuff. So I'll put it in the win category. If you've never had a Perdomo Habano, go grab one. Try it out. Leave me a comment. Give me your thoughts. Leave something in the comments. Just say, J-A-Y, man, Fuck off. I don't care. I love my haters too. Oh. Pairs very well with coffee like most cigars. I'm not much of a bourbon drinker. And when I say not much of a bourbon drinker, like I don't really drink it at all. People have told me, like, they're like, man, just get you a glass of bourbon straight up and just try it. I might try it, maybe video that, see how that shit show goes. It might go good. Who knows? With that being said, though, like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment. You know, give me some recommendations. Give me a cigar you may want me to try out. You know, as long as it ain't like 200 a stick. Unless you want to mail it to me. I'm open for people to mail me expensive cigars, and I will try them. And I will mention your name right here on the JAY Man channel. But with that being said, everybody, have a most excellent Memorial Day. I want you to stay smoking, and most importantly, peace out.